Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. It's time for Saturday afternoon football. And I've got to say, it's good to be back here in Melbourne. Welcome to the MCG. Matthew Richardson is my comrade in the box for this match. Welcome, Richo.
Thanks, Dan. Today should be a good match.
Banners ready for the players. Collingwood hustle out onto the field. For some, just another game. Others looking particularly nervous. Banners ready for the players. Umpire tosses the coin. Round 14. These lineups look very strong and both teams look fired up and set to go. The rivalry between these teams stems from the fact that the Power were also known as the Magpies in the SANFL competition before switching to the Power when joining the AFL in 1997. Feelings were intensified when Kane Corns... Here we go. It's the Magpies versus the Power. He's got the footy in his hands. Intercepted. He intercepts it. Eamon has it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Chief with a short hand pass. Levy throws it clear as day. Kicked by Grundy. Pendlebury has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Jams it on the boot now. Barker with the mark.
Barker, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He boots it. Boak with a strong mark.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. He gains possession, gets the ball free, sends it on its way. Barker gets his mark spoiled. Pendlebury intercepts the bouncing ball. Wells hand passes. Sharing is caring. Now back to Aish. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over.
Boak wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Sending it on its way. Lobby picks up the ball. It's been cut off. Dunn gets the ball. He lays off the pass. Now he's asked for it back.
Dixon running in, about to kick. Goes wide for a behind. Point the difference. I would have expected him to nail that. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Chief wins the marking contest. Jams it on the boot. A mark by Grundy. Its way. Main catches it.
Main's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Lobby gets it off the ground. Side bottom gains possession. He grabs the footy. Aish gets the ball. He boots it. Broadbent gets the catch.
He got a hold of that one. Unbelievable. A mark like that does not come along very often. Choose to kick it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. A rushed kick. Strong mark by side bottom. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Pendlebury kicks. Marked by
Lobby. He's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He kicks the ball. He handballs it. He gets bumped. He's intercepted it.
Now we've got a ball up. Grundy totally outclassed in that contest. He collects the loose ball. He gets the hand pass. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Intercepted by Moore. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. Intercepted. He handballs it. Intercepted. Dishes it off to the running player. Side bottom feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. He timed the release to perfection. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Booted by Jonas. A good mark under the circumstances.
Aish has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark. Sending it on its way, Pendlebury takes the mark. Sending it on its way, he takes a strong mark.
Broadbent sends one up towards the wing. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. No pressure for Main. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Pendlebury has a paddock to himself. Strong mark. Kicks it. Great grab.
Broadbent needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. A nice contested mark. Ebert puts his boot on it. He marks the ball. Grundy boots it. Pendlebury with the catch.
A low stabbing kick. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Kicks it. Hastily kicked. He takes control of the loose ball. Pittard with the interception. Slips the handball to Impey. Takes that one strongly. Booted by Bayman. Gets the loose ball. Hand passed by Westhoff. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Bumped by Goldsack. The ball is socket. Dump onto the ball. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Well, he tried and he failed. We'll have a throw in. The ruckmen are locked in battle. Good tap from Globey. Looks like he panicked there. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Bonfrey's taking a chance at goal. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. The Power by 2 points. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Might have to kick it to himself. Marked by Boak. Slams it on the boot. Greenwood sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Pendlebury comes away with the ball. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Keith. Picked up by Wines. Superb handball. Oscar Elliott making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Let's see if they can go on with us from now. The first goal of the match. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Levy aims for his man on the ground. He gets his hands on the footy. Shoots off the handball. Westhoff heading in. Watch his style. Nice kick. Gets his first. Kicks a goal they badly needed.
Westhoff is pretty handy around goal. He just has that sixth sense of knowing where the goals are at all times.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punched by Lobey. Squeezes out a handball. Boak on the ball at the moment. And he's heading for home. A favourable bounce. He goes down in the tackle. Dump gets the ball. Keith gets the ball. A low stabbing kick. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Side bottom puts it on the boot. Boak shucks the ball away. He gets the hand pass. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? The umpire telling him to play on now. Great marker.
Can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Puts boot to ball. He gets it under pressure. Winds with the kick. That's a mark. Boak kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Langdon with the kick. A great effort.
Puts boot to ball. That's a mark.
Get some power behind that one. He's a ball magnet. Has it now. He has the ball. Gets a handball away. Smith throws the ball. Free kick. Kicks. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Smith has the ball. The loose ball picked up. Levy onto the ball. Great with the running catch. And he's heading for home. Collected by Keith. Sends the Sharon on its way. The contest, no match for him.
Hartlett has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. Boak goes for goal. The ball's up. If that was basketball, you'd call that from downtown. Port Adelaide lead.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Levy thumps it forward. Whack. Have that, mate. Handballs to the running man. Greenwood comes in like a wrecking ball. DeGoey feeds it wide. That kick was asking a bit much of Aish. Grabs the footy. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Oh, what a goal! If you want to be a hero, now is the time to put your hand up. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Levy decisively. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. Dishes it off by hand. He's heading for home. He'll be happy with that. He sinks his first goal. But Adelaide won't be so desperate after that goal. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Levy with the hit. DeGoey gets a hard bump from Bieber. Keith lays it off by hand. Lucky bounce collected. Someone's on the ground. That injury will take out Westhoff. Jonas looking like a Manchester United player. He's got more tricks than David Copperfield. He soccers it. The bouncing ball is controlled. Oxley comes away with the ball. Is in his possession. They've conceded possession. Gains possession. Handballs from the tackle. Hand pass by Wines. Wines boots it. Great gets the upper hand. Kicks it across the ground. A solid mark from Lobby. He kicks it. Lobby, big goal for the Power. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. The Power by 14. Bounce goes the ball. Grundy guides it. Wines just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Moore dishes it off by hand. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Hastily kicked. Aish goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several ticks. Gets boot to high. Side bottom marks it.
Even though the Magpies are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. DeGoey boots it. Broadbent drops it. The ball crosses the line.
The ruckman vying for the better position. Tap to advantage. A favourable bounce. Aish taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Kick by Aish. Nice contested mark by Main. Sends the Sharon on its way. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Power will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Collingwood. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how the Magpies can come back after the break.
A quick break and we're back at it.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
Hit by Lobby, a favourable bounce. Gives it to Greenwood. Ebert with the interception. Nicely intercepted by Aish. Goes for the tackle and gets nothing but air. White catches. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 30 metres out. White with a straight line to goal. Collingwood trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Levy gets the tap. Chief picks up the bouncing ball. He collects the loose ball. Oxley receives the ball.
Holek just got really good closing speed. It's real hard to get a break on him. Lobby can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Goldsack mops up the ball. Amon intercepts the ball. He's intercepted it. He wins the contested mark. Keith with the kick. He grabs it.
Trims the grass with that one. Away and took the mark well. Jams it on the boot. Caught. Kicked by Wines. Wells with the catch. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly.
Port Adelaide could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. He slams that on the boot. He wins the contested mark.
Kicks. Wines grabs that one. Slams it on the boot. Nice mark under pressure. Sends the Sharon on its way. Heyman got under it. Handball finds Monfries. Scoops up the ball. The loose ball picked up by Homsch. He brings it out of the pack. Strong mark. Going for goal number 1. Slots it. That's his first. Johnson has got a habit of pulling it out when it matters most. What did I just say? A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Grundy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate. Lobby is in his possession. Jonas just stopping for a quick dance. Interception. Aish with a big bump to Wines. Gives it to the running man. He takes control of the loose ball. Gets a handball away. Chips it down towards half forward. Great mark. Moore a long way out. Going for goal number 2. A goal for Collingwood. Collingwood, no need to worry just yet.
Moore will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Grundy with the mighty fist. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Hartlett with the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Pendlebury with the interception. He has the ball. They've conceded possession. Jonas passes it. Goes up the line. Caught.
Port Adelaide have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Collingwood need to stop trying to outmark Port Adelaide and just get a fist into the contest. He kicks the ball. Wines with a strong mark.
Choose to kick it. And the mark will be paid. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Homsch. Great with the ball. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 45 metres out. Shot at goal by Homsch. Slots it. Homsch sinking his first goal. The Power players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that.
Port Adelaide forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that the Power midfielders have had complete faith in their forwards and are using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
Grundy lobs the pass. Moore heads in for the goals. The goal for the Magpies. Collingwood can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Levy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Grundy. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Libby with a big fist on it. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He's got the football now. He lays off the pass. Jonas with no time to delay with that kick. He shows the quick hands. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark there.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Magpies to rack up the marks. The Magpies need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. He did well to spoil in that contest. Holek boots it. He marks the ball.
Kicks hurriedly.
Let's play on.
He hand passes the ball. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Takes control of the bouncing ball. The Power beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 39-30. He'll be disappointed with that effort. He wins the contest. Booted by Greenwood. Marked by Wells.
Wells, he's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Puts boot to ball. The ball is gathered. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. Approaching home now, Hoskin Elliott with a strong mark.
50 metres from home. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. Collingwood have scored the last 2 goals. The Magpies only trailing by less than a goal. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Levy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck.
Keith, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Ebert picks up the loose ball. Wines plays it off to the man on the run. Good hand skills there. Greenwood handballs it.
Now we'll get a ball up. Claimed by Globey. Picked up by Homsch. Collected by Grundy. A rushed kick. Off the ground. He's running hot, Richard.
He has been outstanding all match, Dan.
Keith is getting the ball again and again. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
Archie, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Hartlett has the football. He gets the hand pass. He runs into the goal. Score for Port Adelaide.
All is in readiness. The bounce is straight up and down. Palms it down nicely. Keith controls it. Moves it quickly by hand. Hey, nice play, Shakespeare.
Hartlett's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Grundy, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Archie with the kick. Great hands. Langdon looking for distance. He gets the upper hand. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark.
Broadbent sends one up towards the wing. Side bottom claims it. Choose to kick it. Spoiled by Ebert. The ball spills to Fasola. He's racking up possessions. Trenga has the ball. Is in his possession. He gives the ball a mighty roost. A great effort. Jonas with the kick. Nice mark under pressure. Hartlett kicks. The contest, no match for him. Archie keeps that one low. Steady hands there as he holds that one. A desperate kick there. Nice hands. Gray kicks. The loose ball picked up by Johnson. Levy collects. Dishes it off by hand. Lucky bounce collected. He's running hot, Richard.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Chief getting told to move on. Solid catch. Picked by Wells. Eamon claims the ball.
Port Adelaide could just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Port Adelaide lead.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Tapped by Grundy. Ward picks up the bouncing ball. Levy collects it. With the ball now. Hits the running man. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Gathered by Main, jumping at shadows. Hand passes, slams it on the boot. Great grab. Jams it on the boot. Nice contested mark by Jonas.
He's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Goldsack with the ball. Puts boot to ball. Great hands.
The spiralling torpedo from Wells to Goey. Drops it. They've conceded possession. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Is in his possession. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. 4 goals and no sign of stopping. All is in readiness. There's the bounce.
Lobby will give you a competitive contest in every hit out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. Polek marks it. He slams that on the boot. Ebert with the ball.
He puts some power into that kick. White gets the upper hand. Picture perfect drop punt. Nice contested mark by Homsch. He gives it a punishing kick. Nice work from side bottom. Kicks it. Marks.
Port Adelaide haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Magpies. Gray with the shot. Homsch kicks it. Dixon with handball. Port Adelaide getting some momentum back. The Power have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Magpies.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Levy gets onto the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Homsch gets the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
He has been outstanding all match then.
Port Adelaide beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 63-42. All is in readiness. The bounce. White totally outclassed in that contest. Scoops up the ball. Greenwood collects it. He gets his hands on the footy. Intercept by Boak. Levy. Nice hands. The siren set to blow any time now. Drake launches one towards goal. What a goal from a mammoth kick. Drake sinking his first goal. Port Adelaide with a handy break, leading the Magpies 69-42. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Levy really gets onto this one. Off the ground. Dishes it off to the running player. So half-time, and Richo, what are your thoughts on the first half?
How you respond to the challenge in the second half will determine what you become after the game, whether you're a winner or a loser.
Well, the players have had a good rest, and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
The best athletes in the world are those willing to push harder than anyone else and go through more pain than anyone else too.
Moves it quickly by hand. Greenwood heads in for the goals. Pendlebury with the pass. He collects the loose ball. Homsch runs off the ground like someone just gave him a Metamucil smoothie. Levy wins the tap. Terrible timing by White. Wines with the pickup. Greenwood gets a nice bump from Thieber. Smothers. Broomhead making his way onto the field. It'll be a ball up. Levy thumps it forward. He controls the bouncing ball. Dishes it off by hand. Approaching the goals now. Handballs. Ebert slams one on the boot for goal. Ebert did well then. A second goal in the bag. That's 3 in a row for the Power. The Power with a handy break, leading Collingwood 75-42. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Ebert loves that. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. There's the bounce. Levy nicely outclassing White. The bouncing ball is controlled. The ball spills to Homsch. Wells on the ball at the moment. With the ball now. Boak going for number 2. And the risk pays off. Goal. Goal number 2 for Boak. And they stretch out their lead. There's one for the time capsule. Celebration time after that one for Boak. Both Ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here we go. Punched by Lodi. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Boak misses very wide. Put Adelaide in front. I would have expected him to nail that.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Collingwood need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. He wins the contested mark. Gee, a long kick there. He grabs it. He boots it. Goldsack with the ball. He kicks the ball. Greenwood catches it.
Hastily kicked. Nice hands. DeGarry takes a low stab kick. Opportunity now for Broomhead. Oscar Elliott with the running catch. Trenger takes advantage. Takes possession. Snicks the ball away in time. The loose ball scooped up. Timely handball. Side bottom must be aware of the pressure he's under. This needs to go through. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Levy got a fist on it. Broomhead gets the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Levy feeds it wide. Hartlett with the catch.
The Power haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of Collingwood. Puts boot to ball. That's a nice strong mark. Puts boot to ball.
Grabs the footy. Wines kicks it just in time. He has the ball. Ebert gets the ball. Pasola intercepts it. Kicks it across the ground. A solid mark from Greenwood. Penetrating hand pass. He gets tackled as he hands it off. He soccers it. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Ebert plays it off by hand. Kicked by Lodi. Homsch grabs that one. 50 metres from home. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Homsch goes long and gets the goal. They increase their lead.
Port Adelaide could just playing kick to kick out there and have barely had to crumb a loose ball in the forward line.
Nice bounce. Levy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate White. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Sends the Sharon on its way. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Nice work from Homsch. Distance could be the problem. Having a big day going for goal number 4. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss. He'll be disappointed with that effort. White catches. Heads up the corridor. He soccers it. A desperate kick there. Moore just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. He picks it up, shoots off the handball. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Broomhead getting his first.
Broomhead will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Guided by Globey, Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Gives it to Moore. Did he see a ghost?
Impey can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Barcoat hand passes the ball. Advantage. Boak running towards goal.
Boak gets the goal with an ambitious kick. 3 of the best. He's putting on a clinic. This kick stretches the lead. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced. Deftly palmed to advantage. Boak on the ball at the moment. Lobs the pass and he's heading for home. Boak goes goalward. It's true. All is in readiness. A dead straight bounce. Levy really gets onto this one. Has it now. Keefe puts it on the boot. Hartlett takes advantage. Main handballs it. They've conceded possession. He gains possession. Chips it down towards half forward. He's running hot, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
White is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wallet. Goes by hand. De Goey soccers it. Here's a chance for Hoskin Elliott. This will certainly test him from this distance. Just fell through. Hoskin Elliott gets the important kick. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. White, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. He has the ball. Goes by hand. Keefe with the interception. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. The loose ball picked up. Pittard hand passes it. Goes up the line. Ebert takes the mark uncontested. Sends the Sharon on its way. Langdon with the catch.
Langdon really wears his heart on his sleeve. Wines, catches it. He boots it. Boak takes a contested mark. Greenwood tries to tackle and fails.
Gray kicks hard along the boundary line, and the mark will be paid. Kicks it across the ground. The mark is taken by Smith. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Gets boot to high. Wines over the top. He has a mighty kick of the footy. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Sends it on its way. Langdon wins the marking contest. Kicks. Hartlett has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He gives it a punishing kick. He misses the mark. The ball remains in play. Hand passed by Gray. Wines heads in for the goals. The Power add one to their tally. The Power leads by 47.
Wines is the man to go to. He thrives on pressure. Give him the ball and he just does the rest.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce straight down. White, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Whack. Have that, mate. Hartlett dodging for no reason at all. He receives the handball. It's like he has the ball on a string. With the ball now. Broomhead is an absolute ball magnet. Greenwood onto the ball. Now we've got a ball up. Grundy timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. He collects the loose ball. Greenwood with the ball. He gains possession. Wines has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Kicked by Dunn. Goldsack has it.
Goldsack needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Greenwood, oh, he's got to play on now. A nice contested mark.
Sends it on its way. Ebert, the better man there. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark under pressure. Side bottom, interesting kick. Not sure what he intended there. He's had lots of touches this match. Boak receives the ball. Gets a handball away. That'll be a free for a push. Kicks. Boak gets the ball. With the ball now. Levy heads in for the goals. Marked by Outlet. Gets boot to high. Langdon grabs that one.
Langdon just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark.
Great, delivering a perfect kick to Boak. Takes it well. He gives the ball a great mark over the pad. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Johnson with a kick at goal. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. All is in readiness. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Levy with the punch. Chief picks it up. Wines on the ball at the moment. He has the ball. Manages to get a hand to it. An easy interception for Degoe. Moves it quickly by hand. Degoe throws it clear as day. Kicks. Great mark under pressure.
Ebert can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. That's a nice strong mark. He slams that on the boot. Greenwood really forced to earn that mark.
Kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. A desperate kick there. Good mark by Broomhead. Jams it on the boot. Broadbent with the mark. Jams it on the boot. Ebert wins the marking contest.
Port Adelaide haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of Collingwood. Wines slams the ball to his boot. Side bottom marks the ball. Sending it on its way. Greenwood marks it.
A desperate kick there. Grundy wins the marking contest. Picture perfect drop punt. Marks. Booted by Broadbent. Side bottom with the mark. Side bottom kicks hard along the boundary line. Main with the air time. Kicks it. Ebert claims the ball. Low kick. As we go into the final break, the scores are the Power 113, the Magpies. The final quarter, and it should be most enjoyable.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. A second goal in the bag. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Both Rucks have a fair shot at this one. Punched by Lobie. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Gives it to Moore. Grundy has his head down now. Nice kick. The margin's big, but there's still enough time left to play.
The Magpies have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Levy decisively. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Smothers it. The ball picked up. Ebert with a short hand pass. Great. Delivers a nice bump for Langdon. Strong mark. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Nice hands.
Side bottom is just a really smart player. He knows every opponent's strengths and weaknesses and looks to exploit them and take advantage. Sending it on its way. Bo gets some real airtime.
A big kick by Boak. Wines has it. Sends it on its way. Kicked in a flurry. Broomhead gathers. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Kicks. Boak gets the upper hand. Stabs the ball. Wines claims the ball.
The dominance we're seeing from DePauwak at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contest and take a mark inside forward 50. Pomsch shoots for goal.
Sends the ball out into space. He gives the ball away. He'll be happy with that. Dixon increases the lead. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Grundy punches. He controls the bouncing ball. Jonas onto the ball, finding the running player. Kicked by Bayman. Homsch with the mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Too far out to score, surely. Shot at goal by Homsch. It's going. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. That's 4 goals.
Homsch is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
Chief picks it up. Ball up in the centre square. Levy with the hit. Lucky bounce collected. De Goey with the football. Gains possession. Ebert a good crummer. The ball in the hands of Grundy. He has the ball. Handballs from the tackle. He kicks the ball out of congestion. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Takes it well. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. A monster kick will be required from here. Gray going for number 2. A goal for Capel. Gray making the lead bigger.
Gray can definitely get some power out of his kicks, but I think this distance here will test him.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Broomhead throws the ball. Free kick. Levy with a long kick. Greenwood gathers. He grabs it on the run. Squeezes out a handball. Gains possession. Who was that to? Puts the head down as he runs in. Moore sticks out his hands and collects the ball. They need a goal to keep that door ajar. Main with a great kick. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Levy decisively. Wines gets a nice bump from Broomhead. Interception. The bouncing ball is controlled. He grabs it on the run. Strong mark. Choose to kick it. Golsack catches it. Lobs the handball. Broomhead went straight through him. Intercept by Wines. Heyman throws it clear as day. Picture perfect drop punt. Takes that one strongly.
The Magpies have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. Hollett really forced to earn that mark. He kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Greenwood sends one up towards the wing. Marks. Sends the Sharon on its way. Hands like dinner plates. Kicks. Varka claims it. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Ebert sends one up towards the wing. Wins the hard ball.
Broomhead really wears his heart on his sleeve. He slams that on the boot. Trengove gets the ball. Ebert picks it up. He hand passes it. He's blocked it. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Jonas intercepted that well. The hand pass hits the man. Wines with the pickup. Lobby onto the ball. Sending it on its way. Homsch gathers it. Gets a handball to the running man. Keith has him for holding the ball.
Booted by Keith. A great effort.
The Magpies have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Pomsch shoots for goal. Oh, and he's missed.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Boat, the better man there. Bumps the pigskin. Solid catch. Grundy with the kick. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Homsch, it's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Lobby goes for goal. It's in the air. Lobby, he has sunk that from a long way out.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great bounce. Good fist. Keith made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Lobs the pass. Kicked by Jonas. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
The dominance we're seeing from Port Adelaide at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contests and take a mark inside forward 50. He slams that on the boot. He can't bring that mark down. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Gray having no trouble taking that one.
A rushed kick. Greenwood over the top. Greenwood sends one up towards the wing. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Hartlett kicks hard along the boundary line. Great mark over the pack. A desperate kick there. He wins the contest.
Langdon has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. Side bottom, kicks the ball. Main catches it.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Side bottom gets his mark spoiled.
Hartlett does a decent job in ensuring that if he can't mark the ball, neither can his opponent. Side bottom kicks the ball. Jonas misses the ball. He hand passes it. He kicks the ball. Amon just wanted it more then.
Whoa, that's a nice long kick. The loose ball picked up by Greenwood. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Homsch feeds it wide. Caught.
Look, the Magpies haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. He grabs it. He slams that on the boot.
Levy onto the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Hartlett takes it well. He gives it a punishing kick. Smith wins the marking contest. Kicks it. A mark by side bottom. Bumps the pigskin. He gets above the crowd.
Lobby is a decent mark, although he won his marking contest because he just isn't making an impression there. Keith scoops up the ball. Johnson with the interception. He grabs the footy. Homsch picks it up.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Trenger wins the tap. Terrible timing by White with the ball now. The bouncing ball is controlled. The ball mopped up. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Oscar Elliott lining up 45 metres out. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. It looks like they won't bridge the gap before this clock runs out. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Trenger gets onto the ball. White comes away with the ball. He takes control of the loose ball.
Collingwood may not be in the lead at the moment, but they have been aggressive and they do have a free kick count that shows how great a side they really are. Puts boot to ball. Broomhead with a clean pick-up. Receives the hand pass. De Goey picks it up.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Trenger with the mighty fist. The loose ball scooped up. The ball was thrown. Free kick for De Goey. Straight down the field. Great grab. Sends the Sharon on its way. Sinclair takes the mark. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. That ball's travelling. He can't get it home from that distance. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Power just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. He marks the ball. Wells lines up. He gets boot to the ball. Barco with good strong hands.
Sends the ball to the free man. Nice hands. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark. The Magpies really had their pants pulled down on this occasion. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between Port Adelaide and Collingwood?
Very one-sided affair.
Final scores of the match at the Power, 150 against Collingwood, 79. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.